in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Carry now for Paul Perkins. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Manning to throw on 2nd down. And here the hookup good to Victor Cruz. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. Manning now on 1st down. For the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. The offense lining up 1st and 10. They'll need to get the play off quickly. They'll run it now out of the gun. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A solid pickup at 13 sets them up 1st and goal.
All right, it's football 101 to know that the quarterback controls just about everything on offense, but a lot of times what gets missed is that the center controls line play. He has to communicate to the guards and the tackles what type of front they're facing, how they're going to block it, and what adjustments need to be made sometimes on the fly as a defensive shift. Give the center a lot of credit because for the most part, he's got big defensive linemen over his face all game long that he's got to try and block and protect his quarterback and create space for his runner. In this case.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. It's the fullback taking it in. And the Giants are going to take a 1st quarter lead. Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again. They go to the big man. 2nd time he gets it done.
Almost as if they were feeling like he was establishing a rhythm. Give it to him again and again, and how about the end result? Finishes it off in the end zone.
Touchdown, great run, and the score. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And great field position coming up in the red zone at the 17-yard line. The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. Now the interception for them the last time, and that turned into 6 points.
You think during their break they reminded the offense that, hey, we helped you guys out a little bit, right? You know, they want to see if they can do it again for them. They're putting together an entire team game by how they're playing on defense.
So the interception the last drive, what will happen here? And this is caught by Martavis Bryant. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They'll get 17 yards there. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st down. Now a 1st down carry by Bell. 18 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be good for a Pittsburgh 1st.
And that's how you run the football and run it successfully. Big-time chunk of yardage picked up, but why? Offensive linemen won at the point of attack. Their leverage way better than the defenders. The low man wins when you're getting underneath and trying to move people. That's exactly what happened on that play. The offensive line moved the defensive front, created space, and the end result, a fantastic run.
2nd down now after the pass completion. On 2nd down, Roethlisberger. Over the middle, it's caught by Rodgers. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Man open left side is Brown. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it first and goal. Red zone opportunities. Again, it's Roethlisberger. Eluding the pressure right. This is Bell on the dump off. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll bring up a second and goal. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Now it's Roethlisberger. And incomplete. Eli Rogers, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short. The line of scrimmage is the 3 as they look to cash in on 3rd and goal. They'll try and run it in with Bell. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. They'll go for it with Bell. Le'Veon Bell unable to get in. And this Giants defense able to come up with a goal line stand. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll let Perkins carry to start the drive. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's the Giants with a football here as we begin quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd and 9 to start things out. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So the hard count gets them there, neutral zone infraction.
Yeah, the defense thought they had the timing down, but the quarterback hit them with a hard count, got them to jump.
And they'll get him down up past the 15. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
And that run was what a lot of people call an explosive run. Gave them good yardage, solid yardage. They feel good about the whole thing, and they did it behind a 2 tight end set. It's always interesting to watch what offenses want to do with the 2 tight ends. Sometimes they line them up together for a power set. Sometimes they put one on each side of the line of scrimmage to balance things out. No matter what, though, when you see 2 tight ends on the field, your first thought is to think run. In this case, the offense was able to run successfully.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll power his way up near the 25. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Second down following the run. Manning going to give to Perkins on the draw. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Now they'll throw it with Manning. Caught left side. It's Beckham. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. They'll run it now out of the gun. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. They'll run again with Vereen. And Vereen, sure-handed as he is, he lost the football. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. And now out come the Steelers. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Martavis Bryant, 48 yards. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. This will be taken short. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. But when you turn it over, it changes momentum. And when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise it's going to be a long day for you.
They go play action here on 1st down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. And on 2nd and 10 now. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Manning. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. So incomplete on 2nd down. Now they'll look to convert here on 3rd. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. And Pittsburgh with 6 defensive backs in the game here on 3rd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down. They do go for it. It's Manning to Shepard, complete over the middle. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. They come up with 1 running back. That's Bell. Again, we'll see the pistol here. He's going to wind up and air it out. 1:59 to go in the 1st half. Back to Heinz Field after this. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. 2nd and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. Dancing to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete. And the offense looks to pick up the first here on third after that incompletion. On third down, Roethlisberger. Now been hit, and he lost the football. It's loose. And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Roethlisberger will stay out there, and they're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Roethlisberger. And it is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Giants are going to get the football back. Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
One receiver left, 3 to the right. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Throwing now is Manning. A screen here to Vereen. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first half.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're either throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away. Throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Into the red zone now. Manning caught left side is Beckham. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting to run. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Shane Vereen in the final seconds of the first half. And the Giants have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Here's Roethlisberger to throw. And they get to him with a pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And New York set to take the field. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
The drive starts with a run by Perkins. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Again, they go to Perkins. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
Well, Brandon, so much for halftime adjustments. They still can't get anything going on the ground. It may be time to loosen things up and start flinging it around a little bit. And they insert their dime package, 6 DBs here on 3rd and 6.
Expecting pass all the way. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. It's a quarterback sneak. Give him 2 yards on that play, and they're able to convert here on 4th and inches.
It seems like, and it is a gamble on their side of the field, but they have supreme confidence in picking it up on a quarterback sneak. You can just feel it from this team.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness, off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
He's got time. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. Steps away to his left. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
It's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
I I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Just 2 yards to go here on second down for the offense. Again, it's Roethlisberger. Man open left side is Brown. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Now Roethlisberger on first down. And Bryant's got it over the middle. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Offense in a good spot here. 2nd and 2. They'll run it now out of the gun. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
One of the great things about most guys that play on the offensive line is that they have patience and extreme confidence in themselves. This group's gotten pushed around the entire game, haven't been able to move the ball very well. But after picking up a first down, running it there, they'll feel a little bit better about themselves going forward.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down. Bryant, the lone receiver, left. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. On 3rd down, Roethlisberger looking for someone to throw to. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Here we go. Like 20. Switch.
They're going on 4th down. It's Roethlisberger. And this one caught by Coates. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Giants are going to get the football back. And New York set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Manning going to give it to Perkins. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Does not matter what the yardage is on that play. Why? Because you're watching a running back who doesn't go down easily. There may be contact, but he's fighting for every inch, every yard. His teammates will get excited when they watch that.
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Giants with the football and also the lead as we get set to start quarter number 4. So it'll be first down here after the run. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. They'll drop to throw. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
The Steelers insert their nickel defense on 3rd down.
Yeah, they add a DB. And the back goes into motion. Throwing is Manning on 3rd down. Surveying the field. He's got Cruz complete. A big 30-yard play on 3rd. They go counter. Perkins. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. They tried to run the counter, just that the defense wasn't fooled.
And when they're not fooled, you see the end result. Because what you're doing there, you mentioned the counter. You're using your offensive linemen sometimes to pull or move to influence the defensive front to go in that direction and create the space back in the other side and block it appropriately. But you're exactly right. Didn't move him. Sat there waiting for him and made the play.
Manning to throw on 2nd down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Shift together here from the D-line. After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. Jason Pierre-Paul in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down. Looking deep downfield. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. It's a big play. Roethlisberger to Brown. 56 yards. And now a 1st down following that long gain. From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Kelvin Shepard in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. The offense certainly looking to score some points, but they also need ball security here late as we get down to the final moments of this one. Here's Roethlisberger. Out left side here to Bryant. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. And leading here late, so a chance for the defense to really close out this game if they can halt the offense. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. And this is caught. It's Bryant, and it's a Steeler touchdown. Martavis Bryant, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. Here's Harris to return it. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And the Giants ready to come out now. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot. Great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. They hand off to their big tight end. And that winds up a decent run, and it also takes us to the 2-minute warning. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Manning to throw. Caught. It's Cruz left side. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
That was a nice play by the defense, but the offense can't let that one play define them. Let it go, move on, and start over again.
Little motion now from the tight end. To throw is Manning. Hits his target, the tight end, Will Tye. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now Manning. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. They're on the outskirts of field goal range here in a tie game with a little time. So how do you handle this? What do you do here, Charles?
Everybody wants to pick up as much yardage as possible. But the weird part is for field goal kickers, being in really close sometimes puts more pressure on them because it's much more of a position kick as opposed to just going ahead and letting it out and letting it thump. A lot of guys like a little bit of distance because you know they can handle it, and it's a more natural swing of the leg.
So maybe getting inside the 20, not that big of a deal.
Not that huge of a deal. Sometimes that messes you up with the angles depending on which hash mark you're kicking from.
And he's in for the touchdown, and